Okay, I'm going to show you how to use an iPhone to track the sun's position, sun, moon, or any other object. I've got a couple apps here. One is called Solar Watch One Word. One is called Solar Watch Two Words. I'm going to use Solar Watch Two Words because in the free mode it has the virtual augmented reality mode that allows you to see the sun's position throughout the sky. Now, what's really nice about that is you can take and you can line it up right with the sun's position, and you can take a little screenshot. That helps. And then I will enlarge, and those numbers right there show where your phone is pointed. So it's at 206 degrees, which is south, slightly west. 180 degrees is directly south, and it was at 25 degrees elevation. That means above the horizon. So by doing that, I can say save to photos. Now I've got a screenshot recording. Now you might notice that the sun and the app are slightly off, and sometimes your compass can be way off. You can tap down here on the left and you can actually make this adjustment. Make sure that you get your the yellow sun and the actual sun lined up. Now, what difference does that make? That just makes your compass accurate it corrects for any errors within your phone. If you can calibrate your phone compass, then it'll be right on. And you saw even when I started up, it was pretty much right on. Okay, so that is nice. This app also has a moon app. It'll show you the current phase of the moon. It'll show you where it's located. And of course, the sun app will tell you the daytime, nighttime. It'll tell you the transit, which is the highest point when it's directly south, the time and the elevation. Now, this app is great for getting those values. You can also use the other Solar Watch app, the one that says Solar Watch One Word. And it has a nice map mode here, where you can go in and it'll show you a nice animation, or not animation, but representation of the sun loop, so to say, that you can kind of move around, but you can align that with the direction of the sun. But even you can just look right down here and see the numbers. 195 is the right ascension, the compass heading. 26.4 is the exact height of the sun right now. If I get out of this mode, how do I get out of that mode? X. And it'll also show you a nice heading of where the sun is currently compared to high noon, and the times for the different events also. So between those two apps, you can definitely get what you need. But if you are on Android, there are similar apps. Just look for Sun Tracker. I couldn't find any free ones in free mode where you don't have to pay. But drop $10 on your favorite app. It'll give you another nice feature. I paid $10 for Solar Watch, the two-word one, because it allows me to go to any location, such as Punta Arenas, and I can say, okay, what is happening in Punta Arenas right now or any time in the future, like right in the next few days. And then I can go and I can see this is where the sun is behaving in Punta Arenas. Is behaving very differently. But I can get the times for the moon and for the sun in any location. And likewise with the Solar Watch app, otherwise I can do multiple locations and be able to go and select other locations. If you have the paid version of this, it'll also tell you the location of the sun then. Now, you could also use an app like this one, which is just called, I forget what it's called, but it tells you, go look up a level or theodolite, and I can point to the sun and get a level. There's another one called Compass that'll let you, give you your compass heading. But the problem is you can't verify it's always calibrated correctly. Another thing you can do is simply look at your maps, such as here where I'm standing in front of a building. I can bring this down, align it to the building itself, and I'm aligned with the sidewalk here in the building. Then I can know that this is north and this is directly south. So I can bring it up, I can point directly south. I know this is directly south. You can see the sun again is slightly off by a few degrees towards 195 as opposed to 180. So there's lots of ways to get your correct heading. You get the position of the sun and the moon. You can also use, like I said, the app for moon positions. So if I go to Sky View Light, for example, which is a very handy app, which will let you, even in free mode, show you, yes, there's the sun, And you can see the little dot here, that the animation of the sun is off there. There's what is that, Venus probably, but where is the moon? So there's some planets there. Saturn is there, you can't see it, but once it gets dark you'll be able to see it. And down, there's the moon. The moon is not yet risen, it's slightly below the horizon, but it will be coming up and be able to follow, and I'll be able to get the coordinates of the moon. And then you go to the-final-experiment.com, say the time and date, your location. I'm at 39 degrees north, 77 degrees west, and then I can give the coordinates. I can say this was a sun observation. It was at 195 and what was it, 22 degrees? I forget exactly what it was. I can enter that data, and we'll have a huge data set, worldwide observations of where the sun and the moon were at different times of days. We'll be able to correlate them all together. Thank you.